on top of our mind. We can do the thinking job and get someone to answer them.
वैसे मैं पूछने वाला हूँ आप क्या क्वेश्चंस पूछते हो अपने ऐप पे, है? But सुमित, please come in और आप भी बताएं. I mean, how do you use AI in your investing process? Whether you use it on your own platform or on Perplexity or on XAI or ChatGPT or Screener, however.
First of all, thank you, Neeraj and NDTV for the opportunity, and happy Diwali, everyone. So I'll go back a little into history, 10 years back. Sure. So the initial thought that I had in my mind was equity research back then was globally pretty much a very manual process. So there were analysts who were like, consuming information from various databases, bringing them to an Excel sheet, making DCF or various other models, adding some macro layer on top of it, adding technicals to it, and eventually identifying, okay, which are the stocks should be a part of my portfolios. Now, I realized that over the last 20-25 years, the amount of data that is available has increased multi-times. That's point number one. The second is, the correlations between market. So back in the 90s, or even 2000s, early 2000s, whatever happens in India were the impacting factors for the Indian market, not anymore now. So anything happens even in the smallest of the country where India trades with, we have an impact in our market. So it has become super important for us to understand the cross-market correlations. Now that increases your data by X number of times. So now humanly, it is impossible to ingest so much of data, understand, process it. That's where AI comes into picture. So back in 2016, when I started Jarvis, we initially started building on the Indian markets, multiple correlations of how a sector would perform, how a particular stock within a sector would perform. Today, we look at about 10 global markets beyond India. And we have got a very beautiful, model built in for a cross-market correlation, not just India. And in terms of usage, so we don't provide research to the users. We provide the end outcome. So we are a part of the outcome. So we are, you can say we are the alpha for you. So irrespective whether it's a retail investor or it's a portfolio manager or an asset management company. So we cater to this entire range of investors.
So Sumit, आप कैसे use करते हो? Do you use AI for bottom-up research? Do you use AI for cross-market correlations, top-down research? How do you use it personally, let's say?
I would say it is more of a, not a bottom-up, but it's a mix of multiple models. Because there are various ways. So because if I just follow one model, then it's replication of human behavior. It's more over a robotic process automation and not an AI. But an AI would be able to identify its own patterns, and we have to train the system to identify patterns. And then it can, run multiple simulations to come out with certain.
But वो तो आपका काम है, right? As a provider.
Yeah.
मैं सोच रहा हूँ. So let's assume, okay, I'm asking you, if I'm the user